Hey y'all, what's up? Hope you all had a wonderful day. I had a great day today. My name is Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 5, Episode 5, School of Rock. This episode had me dying. I mean, this season so far, Hollywood had me cracking up with their foolishness. It's like they crazy and they up the antics. I mean, it is really ridiculously funny for this season. So this episode was no different from the last 4 episodes. Now, it was mainly three arching storylines. They had A1 Lyrica and they little scheme of going with Rocc. Then we had Paris and Nikki Baby and finding information about Akbar with Tierra. And then we got Brooke and Marcus. So I'm gonna start off with the Paris and Nikki Baby, right? So we know after the whole deal that Akbar came to the party and freaking kind of isolated Tierra from Paris and Nikki, they just felt some type of way because he was coming hard and kind of dissing Nikki, and Paris was like, what the hell is going on? So Paris said she wanted to find some information on him and dig some info. So she found out that on the post he walked with some woman and saying that this woman, I guess the woman called on him her husband, and that was like months ago. It looked like it was months ago, but recently post that have is like they holding hands walking down and said that's my husband, and they got his last name. So it was like, this is ridiculous. So they wanted to talk to Tierra. They was Paris and Nikki Baby was having a spa day. So Paris said, you know what, we need to tell Nikki. So I'm gonna call her. Nikki, we need to tell Tierra. Sorry. And so I'm gonna call her. Nikki Baby said no. I don't think we should call her. I think we should talk to her face. You don't want to have thinking that we trying to do something. We don't got all the facts. We need to talk to her face to face. So it was like, okay, that's true. Tell her face to face instead of telling her on the phone. So they met up with Tierra because it was at A1 party. A1 was having a showcase there, and he was performing, and Nikki Baby and freaking Paris was there watching the performance, and Tierra came after A1 finished, and Tierra talked to them, and Paris and Nikki told Tierra that Akbar may be married. And she said, no, he's not married. He's not married. She said, well, I'm seeing this post. And she showed the post and said that this lady is calling him her husband. They got the same last name. This post was made a few days ago. So you may want to check it out. So Tierra said, okay, I'm gonna go on and leave. And they just want to look out for her. But they said after Tierra left, they said they're going to keep digging more information about Akbar. And Nikki Baby said, you know what, that's true. We're going to continue to dig on more information. So Tierra went to meet Akbar, right? And Tierra was supposed to sit down with him and had a little dinner about the video shoot and promotion for that and continue with that. But she's willing to find out more information. So when she sat down, they had a little hug and they talked a little bit. And he said, everything is good. And she said, I love you too. He said, I love you and everything. And he said, I love you too, if you've been honest with me. He said, what's going on? She said, well, Paris and Nikki told me that you might be married. And then you got walking out some girl, holding hands, calling your last name. And what he said, well, that's all in the past. Okay. So you was married. Did you get divorced? Are you divorced now? Are you single, still separated? Are you married, separation? What is it? But he said that's all in the past. And then he said something that was alarming. He said, well, you and Sade will be cool together. Y'all will like each other. And she said, Tierra said, what? And see, it's just Tierra in her confessional said, I don't care. I don't like some freaking bitch named Sade. No, it's like, come on. It's supposed to be me and only me. You need to worry about me and my career advancement. Ain't no worry about we're going to be cool. And I said, when he said that, I said, why she want to be cool with your freaking ex-wife if you said that's your past? So it made it seem like something is like kind of fishy, like you hiding something. Cause you know the guys like to lie, say, oh no, I'm not married, or I'm not with her anymore, or something like that, or that's on the past. Know that they still messing with them. So it's kind of making me seem like, oh well, if Akbar still is dealing with this girl named Sade, or it's something like Sade's like a fling, just like a Tierra is, and he got somebody else, and it's all like he playing the game of web of lies, and he just saying that's all in the past, playing those little key words. So Tierra's like she kind of believe him right now, for now, until is she, I guess she get more proof that he's really lying. But right now she's gonna go by his word and saying that oh he's not married, he's cool, he's not playing me, and everything should be good. So Paris and Nikki Baby say, you know what? We gotta talk to this game Sade. So what Paris did, Paris hit Sade in her DM and stuff like that, and told her that she has a clothing line, and told her that Nikki Baby wants to invest in her clothing line. So Nikki Baby came. She said, "Oh, today we're gonna be meeting the Sade, and I don't know why Paris got there, and she tell me something. We're gonna meet her girl." And Nikki Baby said, "How you get to Sade over here with us?" Over here, she said, well, Paris said, I told her that you're going to invest in her clothing line. And she said, oh, you just going to use me? And she said, yeah, I use you. And so Sade came. So Sade came and sat down, and they was talking. Colin blindsided like her. She thinking it was going to be a business meeting. And Paris came off the bat. She said, well, are you married to Akbar? Because I have my friend, and Akbar is dating my friend. So they just want to know what's going on. So Sade said, is this a business meeting, or this is the one you know my personal life? She said, oh, well, Paris said it's kind of both. And Nikki said it's kind of both. And she said, well, this is ridiculous. She said, she confirmed that she said they married. She said, oh, you married or you play husband? Because you know somebody say, oh, that's my hubby, that's my wifey. You know, and nowhere got the ring or no more, no proof of paper they have. So Sade said, yeah, we legally married, and I got the proof and everything, and we cool. So when they come out, he said, well, if you married, it's like, you know, he with my girl Tierra, and they with them all the time. She said, well, they all with them all the time. He said, that's crazy, because he with me a lot, and we got houses, she got we houses in different states, and we live together, and we always together. And he said, they always all the time, and does this like all the time? And she showed a clip that they together riding in the car. And she said, wow, that's crazy. And then she came up, she said, well, whatever he doing behind my back, whatever, I don't care, that's nothing to me. Whatever he doing with me is fine. Whatever he doing behind my back, I don't care. So they was like, how he's, so Pat was going in now. She was saying, how is he married and he fucking with my girl? He's a freaking womanizer. She said, don't call my husband womanizer. He's no husband womanizer. He said, yes, if he fucking with you, he married with you, and he fucking with my girl, yes, he messing with, he womanizing. She said, no, he's not. And I'm going to hear, and I want to hit there, sit down and listen to this from you. So Paris said, oh, you have an open marriage? If it's open marriage, it's cool to say that open marriage. She said, well, I'm not here. I don't know you that well to be divulging my information like that. She said, well, if you say you cool with him dealing with my friend and you married, you so calm about it, so what's the deal? Are you, like, do you know about Tierra? And so Paris was like, it's how this relationship have an open marriage, or she like don't freaking care, because the lady is like coming off and saying that she don't really care that he's dealing with somebody else. He's married to me, he's my husband. I hate to say this, I don't understand a lot of females, not a lot of females, a lot of people or males or females feel that type of way. Especially a lot of females. Let me say that. A lot of females feel that, oh yeah, he married to me when I don't know behind my back. It doesn't affect me. As long as he married to me, he got the ring. I said, no, he disrespecting you. He going out there doing everything, cheating on you, having sex with his females, doing whatever he got to do, and coming home to you, and you okay with it because he coming home to you. That's not a good relationship. That's not telling him anything. That's not teaching him anything. He's not growing up from that. He's not going to learn his lesson. Like, if you don't value yourself as one that you the only main girl, then how he gonna respect you? So like that. So I was like, wow. So she got defensive and she got walked up and left. You say, come on, it's like, if you got open marriage, say you got open marriage, then y'all could be cool like that. But if you say no, you got no open marriage and you don't want to disclose that, but you okay for him doing what he got to do with Tierra, it's like, girl, side eye. And now when freaking Akbar said that, oh well, you and Sade will be cool friends, I said, why you saying that? Now it made me think like, he is doing with this girl, and he lying to Tierra saying that he's not messing with anybody else. and that's in the past. But he's still with this girl, and then this girl is like all defensive and saying, "Oh well, I don't care what he doing, and he not with, without me." I was like, "Oh my gosh." That shit was aggravating. That was aggravating to say the least. It's like, come on. I mean, you got open marriage, admit it. That's what I'm saying. Just admit it. You got open marriage, and then it'll be all cool. But if you say it's not, and then you saying, "Oh, it's okay," it's like, okay, girl, are you value yourself? Do you really value this marriage? What kind of relationship do you have with him that he could go out there and cheat and you be okay with it because you don't know, or you know he's not doing it in front of your presence or whatever. Whatever. Move on. So then we get crazy ass Brooke. Oh my gosh. Brooke is crazy, messy individual. She is too much. So she wanted to get the bottom on this because she said that her and Marcus talked last week and he didn't want to break up with Stasia, and she need to hurry this along because he gonna get mad with me, and Stasia is the obstacle in our way. So what she did is that she said she called Stasia, unexpected friend, to come over and we gonna talk about this thing, so she could end the relationship and cut this short and tell her that, oh, me and Marcus getting married. So she got, lo and behold, it was Stasia. So she said, "Welcome to Natasha." She keep calling Natasha, and the girl keep correcting her, Stasia. And she said, "Oh, come in." And she said, "I'm just to tell you that it's over. Just get over with. Marcus don't want you. He's with me. We're going to get married. So I want to just let you know it's over. And y'all are done." She said, "Done with what?" She said, "Y'all over with." And she said, "No." Did he tell you that I might be pregnant? So that's done Brooke a little bit. So Brooke said, "Oh." So she turned this shit all around. So Marcus came and he said that Brooke called me and saying she want to apologize for things, and he wanted to hear the apology to come over, so he'd be cool with that. Walks in, saw Stasia there, and Brooke said, "Hey boo," and everything. He said, "You want to ask him a question? Come here, ask him right there. He coming to my house every day, all the time." Stasia said, "Are you really serious?" And he walks to Brooke's side. So Brooke said, "Marcus, Natasha here is telling me that I might be a stepmom soon." And she said, "You know what? That's a perfect situation because, you know, I ain't planning on having no kids. So she could be carrying a baby. Y'all could be co-parenting together." I said, "Brooke, how you turn that situation to whole ass freaking, like you flipped it. Like, instead of you getting mad at it, you cool with it." She said, "Oh, she could be a surrogate. I could be a stepmom. I don't have to carry no kids. And we cool. And y'all could be co-parenting. It works out for us." I said, "Damn, you turned the whole, you a crazy ass chick, Brooke, to do all that." So it said, I got Stasia needs to talk to Marcus for a little bit. So Brooke went upstairs and they was talking, and Marcus was trying to see him checking himself, and Brooke was upstairs being messy as hell. She said, he said, "Well, I need to tell you, and I'm trying to tell you and check you. You need to check yourself and everything." All that. She said, "Marcus, all that stuff, Marcus." And then Stasia, poor Stasia, girl. You got yourself in this freaking crazy situation. You should have just let up and leave. He said, "I told you what it is. You need to check it." She said, Brooke upstairs. She said, "Marcus, how you gonna dick this girl down and tell her she out of line?" She said, "What are we doing here? What are we doing, Marcus?" And then Brooke said, "Dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun." And he said, "You know what, Stasia, I gotta go." She said, "Natasha, I will call you because I heard you go to the clinic tomorrow. We're gonna go to the clinic tomorrow. We got this take a test, and we're gonna find out if I'm gonna be a stepmom or not." I said, "Oh my gosh, Brooke." But Marcus, crazy, low-key love Brooke crazy ass. He loved that crazy shit. So I was like, that's why he's not over Brooke. He keeps saying, "Oh, I'm tired of Brooke antics. I'm tired of this." And if she don't step don't prove or change, I'm going to leave her for good. I said, "You're not leaving because you love that ass. Because you would have been tired of it, you would have kept it going." So just like, mind you, with the Iyanla Fix My Life, what Shelby say he's so tired and he's done with Neffy and everything, and he done with the situation. I said, and I said, "No, you're not. If you really done, you don't really be bothered what she said on the phone. You will not be bothered what she's doing at the house. You won't be bothered. You be checked out." So Marcus is not checked out of the book yet. He loves her craziness. So despite all that stuff, he's antic and he's talking. He said, "Yo, So we how she riding hard for me, got me turned on. I said, yeah, you deserve Brooke. Y'all deserved each other. So she said, Marcus, can you give me a kiss? And I said, he said, come around. She said, oh, Marcus, you gotta come close. You gotta kiss him. I said, you crazy, Brooke. Brooke is a crazy ass. And Marcus said, you so stupid. So Marcus and Stacia went to the clinic. They had the test. She's not pregnant. It's negative. So she said, good. And then before they took the test, Stacia asked Marcus, she said, where we gonna go from here? He didn't answer the question. I said, damn, Stacia, you should know this motherfucker only wanted you for some damn pussy. And you just act like you just all open and whatever. So they went outside, and here go Brooke with the freaking umbrella. I said, was it even raining? Because Marcus and them had no umbrella under them. And Brooke with the umbrella up there, strolling up. She said, oh, hey, y'all, what's going on? And I'm going to be a stepmom and everything. And he said, oh, no. She said, oh, well, good, okay. And she said, what is doing there? She said, I just want to know, just that maybe took whatever in the bag and just threw some condoms at Brooke and Stassi. Stassi was heated. She said, maybe you just protect yourself next time you want to get this scare. She said, oh, I ain't gonna be no stepmom and everything. I said, oh, really? So lo and behold, Stassi got fed up because she was trying to fight Brooke. Brooke was not moving, not budging. She said, oh, what you mad for? You just break up with her? Like, let's go, like, break up. It's like, it takes so long. And Brooke said, oh, this is a long-ass breakup. Like, come on. So it was like, yeah. So at the end of the day, Stassi said, you know what, fuck it. I need to leave out. I said, good, Stassi. You need to have some sense in your mind and don't stay in this fucked up kind of relationship you got yourself into. This triangle you got yourself with Marcus. It is not worth the headache to be with Marcus and this Brooke crazy ass. So, no. Because as long as that Brooke is in the picture, you're not going to have no peace. So Stassi left. It said, Marcus said, I'm kind of glad that Stacia broke up with me instead of me break up with her. And you know what? I like that Brooke is gliding for me. So it came over to Brooke again. Brooke did that little saying, that baby said, Marcus, come here. Baby. He said, you so stupid. I said, yeah, she is crazy. It's crazy. Right? So now we get A1 and Livica. Listen, A1 and Livica storyline is like the major storyline this whole season. It's like they just took over. When they came in the picture, they storyline just blew up, and now this whole season it just escalated. So you know, A1 woke up at the beginning of the episode from the bed. He said he's sleeping in a hotel because he's thinking about his wife and the divorce and it's crazy, all that stuff. So then we get Livica getting makeup stuff on, and she was like, she was shocked that A1 threw that divorce word out there. But she said, you know what, I gotta live my life. I gotta do what I have to do, and I'm gonna continue my advanced career. I don't have to worry about him. So what they said, she said she gotta make her stuff better, and she can't be bothered with A1. So then we get A1 working in the studio with Apple Watch. Apple Watch was rapping, and A1. So she said, I said, oh, okay, Apple Watch getting a little better. She has a little flow. And then she got at the booth. He sat down. He said that's when he told her that he got her performing at Donatella's showcase. And she said, oh, okay, cool. And he said, you know what? Instead of you just rapping, I want to find a way to get a pole, and you're going to have a stripper, and then you rap at the same time. And she said, oh, you got a stripper rap and everything? She said, you're going to be a strapper. I said, oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's something different. She knows stripping. She wanted to get a rap game. Why not combine them together, make them both money? Her and strapper. So she said, oh, okay, that's cool. And then she said that's what she told him, A1, about Rockstar. She said, well, Brooke introduced me to some guy named Rockstar. She said, oh, how'd that go? And she said, well, he was really clowning you from the start. Like, he was dissing you, say you nothing, and I need to work with him because you a scrub, all that stuff. And she said she was going back and forth with him, and she said, you know what, I have to leave. I'm riding with my road dog, A1. So A1, he said, yo, he's jealous. He low-key, I think he low-key want Lyrica. And to me, it seemed like when I go explain that to me self, because I said in my last video, it seemed like Rockstar is kind of upset or kind of salty that A1 got Lyrica and he didn't get Lyrica himself. So then it caused this little beef between those two, and they're competing with their music and accolades and and accomplishments. So I was like, okay. So he said he kind of low key like Lyrica. He jealous and he desperate to take everything I want, everything I have. And now, even though I wasn't fucking with him, I get him a single, charge him $30,000. He still didn't use the single, and now he competing with me, and he's all that craziness. So he's desperate. So he said, well, if you want to work with a low budget person, I think he said, low balance, something like that. He said, basically dissing him. And he said, you want to work with him? You fine. She said, no, I'm cool. I'm working with A1. I work with Q. I'm good. I'm working with my own dog. I'm loyal to you. She said, I'm glad that Apple Watch is rocking with me, and it shows that she a true trooper and everything. And they did a little corny fake ass little prayer. They said, oh, a little prayer. So then we get Lyrica Bird ass going to see. She said she cool friends and we good friends with Rockstar, and I have a lot of problems going on in my marriage. So right now, Rockstar's the only person I can talk to. Walked her ass in them freaking shorts, pants, black thing, all that there with the white hair. Walked in there, and Rockstar was lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. He said, let's go, the corny ass motherfucker. Corny. So he got there. So she got there. He was performing whatever. He stopped, and they had a little talk. This bitch said she's single. She said, oh, he said, how you doing going on? How A1 got you stepping out? She said, oh, I live in my life. You know, a single girl got to do it. He said, you single? And he said, you single? He said, well, A1, you broke up? I said, why he so fucking hype? This motherfucker is mad, super hype. That whole scene, that nigga was hype. And she said, whoa, you up here with it. I said, yeah. He said, well, you A1, you a single right now? I said, oh my gosh. I said, he caping. He said, yo, I'm glad they ain't single. I said, first of all, Lyrica, you and A1 is not divorced yet. So how the fuck you single? You didn't even get the divorce yet. Y'all still married. So you say now you gave the ammunition to Rockstar thing get single, so he could have his, so he could step his ass into the mix and get you all to himself. Cause she said, well, my album 2 is working on the works, and I need to work with a hot producer, so she wants to go see Rockstar. So they was talking, and she was talking about her marriage, and he said, oh well, this is crazy, this is ridiculous. And he got you like that, and I was like, he was so intense. And he was clowning A1 and said, oh, that nail polish and this and that. I said, oh, he's a fake producer, he's a whack producer. And she said, oh, and she was just laughing. She said, I said, that's exactly what you were doing with Safari, right, bitch? You was all this. So stop, Lyrica, you still a married woman. And it's not good you venting about your husband to Rockstar when you know they don't got this kind of, you know they got this kind of tension between those two. So you're a bird ass for doing that stuff, because you're not a whole single woman yet. You're not divorced. I said, oh, this is not going to look good. So A1 performing. He had this little showcase. And remember, we got La Britney. Maybe La Britney introduced herself to A1 last episode, and she said she wanted to work with him, and he had a showcase, and I guess she wanted to dance, and I guess he asked her to dance and thing. So he performing, and she was dancing. I said she wasn't doing much. Everybody's Nikki Baby in Paris said she's killing it. I said she killed what all she was doing, just twerking her ass. She was just twerking her ass on stage and turning around and twerking. She wasn't doing much that most other girls could do regularly. You don't need no figure like Britney. She wasn't doing. I thought she was going to do whatever, do something to make her seem like she got some dance skills instead of twerking her ass. But after that happened, Marcus and Solucci came over. They was talking. Marcus told them about what happened with Brooke and Stassi, and they said like, yo, Brooke is crazy. Long story short, he said, yeah, he loved that crazy ass. They started laughing because Marcus is not gonna get on the book. And this one, A1 dropped the bomb that him and Lyrica might be getting divorced. They said, whoa. So Lucci said, hope that party that I had done caused him to start getting his divorce. And this one, Lloyd came in, because I said, who is this guy? guy, and they had a problem. And I said, oh, and then I remember that was little A1 brother that they almost had a fight with, that he was having a fight with. And Lloyd apologized. He said that was too much for me, and that was a lot of things going on. I'm gonna apologize for my reaction to you. And A1 said, you know what, I apologize too. And also, Lloyd brought his wife Patrice there with him. So this way, that's when he dropped the bomb about the divorce. And Lloyd said, oh, y'all getting divorced and everything? This is crazy. And he said, yo, it's like, it's been crazy since the father thing. She never been open up to me and haven't been saying much. And Patrice, Lloyd's wife, said, I'm not rocking for divorce. But Lyrica has been on some bullshit since a lot and everything. And she hasn't been saying upfront with things and on out of pocket. So she's been out here crazy. Now, back to jumping with Rockstar and Lyrica. Lyrica was in a booth singing and stuff like that. And she said she kind of regret for telling Rockstar all her stuff, business with A1. But she needs to move on and continue to focus on business or so on. And she stopped and they was talking a little bit. And she said, well, I just want to know that, you know, it was crazy when I was working with A1, I didn't want to work with you that much because I was my own team and I didn't work with anybody else besides my team. And he started falling asleep. She said, oh, I'm boring. He said, well, you start talking about A1 in your team, I start falling asleep. I said, shut your corny ass down. What else? Shut up. Oh, my God. Rockstar is up my nerve. So, she said, well, I just got to do what I got to do. And he said, well, you need to start living your best life and living your life and your husband living his life. She said, what that means? He said, did you see that video? She said, what? So he's showing the video and the girl, Blood Bunny, was twerking her ass on the stage. And he said, oh, he living his best life. He's living his life. And she said, oh, maybe, because Donatella have a show, I'm going to shake my ass at a Donatella show. I said, oh my gosh. And, you know, A1's going to be at the Donatella show because he invited Apple Rocc there. The Britney going to be the Donatella show, because I'm going to explain to that a little later. I said, oh, crazy. So then we go to that little thing I said I was going to explain. We had this little scene with Lil Britney and J Will. Remember we saw J Will and Donatella booth when she was interviewing Mama Lyrica and Lyrica. J Will was right there. J Will introduced to us as a bisexual rapper. Right? I said, oh, you didn't have to say all that, but oh well, I guess you want to make it known that you're a bisexual rapper. Now, I don't know about the bisexual thing because he was giving more of the gay tease than the bisexual. Well, he can still like females. I'm not judging. It is what it is. But then he would say, oh, people have a problem with me being bisexual, gay rapper. I said, how you gonna be a bisexual, gay rapper? It's either you bisexual or you gay. Which one of those two? How you gonna be a bisexual, gay rapper? That's like, don't make any sense. So, I was like, okay. So he was saying that, and then he's friends with Lil Britney, and them was talking. They do a little scene, spitting and rapping together. And Lil Britney said she gonna be working at the Stowcase. She gonna do her song called Booty Drop, and she was talking about the Donatella thing, and she said that Lyrica was stalking her Instagram and showing her posting videos and seeing it thousands of times and viewing it, and so she knows that Lyrica be there. Well, J Will told Lil Britney that Lyrica gonna be there because she mentioned that she was gonna attend the showcase at the Donatella radio show. So she said, oh, okay. That's what she's mentioned that, oh yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be meeting her there because she be stalking my page with this video thing, and I want to know why she has a problem with me and everything. So she's gonna be there. And J Will said, oh, he was living it up on craziness. But you can tell he's got that feminine quality. When you can look at him, it's like, okay, all right. He even had to tell us he was bisexual. We can tell, looking at it. I say you can't really judge a book by the cover, but the mannerism and how they portray gay people on television, some people could pick up that he has that too. He said he was like more, and that's what he keeps saying, bisexual, gay, and saying no, like he's kind of saying he's gay, but he's using that bisexual as a way to cover up. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go deep into that. So here comes the Donatella showcase. Donatella had the Britney performed. She did her booty drop. I don't know what the hell outfit she was wearing. So she did a booty drop, and then her Apple Rocc came. She had a stripper. Apple Rocc was performing, and Rockstar was hating her. He said, "How you gonna have a stripper rapping as a stripper. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. And then we had Jay Will. So I said, I think he was going up. I said, why the fuck is he waving all these eyeliners, the foundations and stuff? I said, what the hell he doing? He just going on stage and rapping as a guy. It's like, what do you need all that makeup for? Shit. I said, and then it come to find out, he coming out and performing as Candy, as a drag. His alter ego is Candy, and he can perform a song called Come and Go as Candy. He said Candy has a big rise, and he hoping that his rise with Candy can help Jay Will get rise to the top. I said, oh my gosh. So he performed, I said, what the hell he was saying? I could have heard a lot of his stuff with the harsh voice he was saying. I said, oh. And oh yeah, Monique was there. Monique and Lyrica talked. They squashed their beef. So Lyrica came and sat with Monique. And then after the Britney performed, they saw Lil Britney. Then after Watts performed, after Watts got on stage, she went over to the table, and that's what after Watts told Lyrica that A1 is there. She said, A1 is here? I said, but she could have told me why you didn't call me. I thought it was here. She said, I'm sorry. She said, I can get his drinks. She said, oh yeah, whatever, good, we're good. And then that's when Candy performed, and the Candy game there. She said, oh, Candy, you rocked there, you killed that shit and all that stuff. They said, what's the drinks? So after a while, she said, I want to go over there and talk to A1. And she said, you can come with me, Lyrica. And she said, no, I ain't going over there. She said, come. And Monique said, no, Lyrica said, no, I'm going to stick with Monique. Monique said, go talk to your man. So they went to go talk to her. It'd be cool. She went over there. Lil Britney was standing next to A1, and they were talking, and Lyrica said, oh, you was dancing with my husband on stage? She said, yeah, I was. You were looking at my page, you didn't know who I am. She said, who is you? I said, I'm Lil Britney, and I was dancing, but you was dancing on my husband's stage. She said, yeah, I gotta dance when I want, I'll do whatever I want. I said, damn, Lil Britney, you so fucking buck. And I said, Lyrica ain't coming with you like freaking strong like that. You coming on hard. She said, well, she be coming on my page like that, and she a bitch, and you coming out. I said, oh, they started going at it. A1 talked to Lil Britney. He said, yo, you got chill like that. He's like, still my wife and everything. You calling her a bitch. And she said, well, she needs to check herself. The only time I'm coming to me, she come on my page, checking out some and stuff. What? I'm Lil Britney. I'm going to do what I want. So she got her out. And then Rockstar was clowning and saying something because A1 and Lyrica was talking. And Rockstar interjected himself into the conversation. I said, what the fuck, Carl? Sit your ass down. And he was all messy, like a freaking queen, like a messy ass queen, and came in and interject himself in this conversation and said, well, Lyrica, you need to leave this clown, and he's buck, and he's whack and other stuff. And A1 and Rockstar started going at it because A1 said, stay out of it. Why is it in it to you? And Lyrica and Rockstar was dapping, and she said, why you dapping? She said, well, this is my best friend, we be cool for a long time, and all that. We was chilling and we working together. And he said, working. And so, and then Rockstar talking about Jackie. He said, you took it like you, Jackie, about to do something. And he said, yeah, we're going to do something. I'm going to see you crazy. He said, yeah, I'm crazy. He said, what's up? What's up? What's up? And they started going at it. And Lyrica said, no, that's not good. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And he said, well, you defending him. It's like, you supposed to be chewing me, and you going to say, call me when you freaking ready to do what you got to do and everything, and leave this cornball alone. And I said, at the end of the day, that's still her husband. And then I said, first of all, Lyrica, you say you were single. Now you say your husband in this freaking last scene. So what is it? Oh, yeah, come on. So that was it. This was a crazy ass episode. It was a lot going on. And then I think next episode, Lyrica dropped the bomb like she may be pregnant or something like that. I said, oh, and then the freaking, they meet with Lloyd, Patrice, and then Mama Lyrica go be there, and Lyrica A1 is like they kind of made up. I said, oh, I said we're gonna be seeing a lot of things going on. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Please share my videos if you can. Get my word out there. Get my video count out there. Also, please support me and do whatever you can. Hope you have a good day. Peace.